Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for hanging out. My name is Anne, and here at Chronically Beautiful, we are doing our best to live an awesome life, even though we probably don't feel like it. And today we are going to be bringing back the Amazon hair extensions. The Amazon $20 hair extensions, which I think are actually now $30. But yeah, so you can see they've kind of been through it a little bit. I have worn them a few times. I have dyed them twice because I've dyed my hair twice. Got to cover those grays. So we're going to play around. So I have a student at school who watches my channel, and she and her sister, shout out to McKenna, she and her sister wanted to see me try to do something with these with straight hair because they're easy to hide with curly hair. So are these extensions good enough to do with straight hair? I don't know that I'm good enough to do them with straight hair, but we're going to see. So I rarely straighten my own hair because, as you can see, it is pretty darn straight on its own. This is just what it does, so I don't typically straighten it. But I have my trusty straightener here. It is not anything fancy. It is a Conair that I think I got at Meijer for like $15. So I'm probably not setting myself up for success here, but we're going to give it a try anyways. So stick around if you're interested in seeing that. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you would. And if you enjoyed this video, once you finish it, don't forget to ring the bell so that you can be notified of all my future uploads. And go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I feel like I don't get that very many thumbs ups, but people tell me they like it. I don't know. It's hurting my feelings a little, but I suppose you got to be tough in the YouTube business. All right, you guys, let's dive right in. Okay, so I'm going to start with the trusty yellow clips that I always use when I'm doing hair videos, and I'm just going to clip my hair up out of the way so that I can install these bad boys. I feel like that's probably not the right word. It makes it sound like it's like a car part, but what do you say? Apply? Put in? I don't. Let's just say install because I love that. So we're going to pin the hair up so we can install these and get going to see if we can't make them look nice with a straightener. Okay, so I'm going to start by separating these. I'm going to brush them a little bit. They look like a scraggledy skullet mess, but that is okay. We're going to start at the very bottom with this 3 clipper, and then we're going to go into the 4 clippers and so on and so forth from there. But right now they're kind of just all like jangled together. Oh, and they're still a little wet from when I dyed them the other day, which I don't know if you knew that, but you can dye your hair extensions if they are real hair. And I dye my hair. I don't use like permanent dye with ammonia in it because I just don't want to damage my hair. And I'm not trying to really change my color, just cover the grays a little bit and stuff. I'm not trying to get crazy. I'm also not trying to spend $100 every 6 weeks to get my hair done. So I just buy Natural Instincts from the grocery store. And everybody who goes to a salon is probably like, oh my gosh, that's so ridiculous. But what can you do? Takes me 5 seconds. Sometimes Nate likes to dye his hair blue, so we do it together, which is kind of a fun mom and stepson thing to do together. We did yesterday. We dyed our hair together because it's spring break, so he's going blue for spring break. He likes to do it when he's not in school. He's 11. Okay. But yeah, so you can dye your hair extensions and condition them and wash them, and you should. You don't need to do it every single time you wash your own hair, but when they get scummy, you probably need to. So, and if you have really nice ones, I'm sure they came with instructions about all that. These are not and did not. Okay, so I'm going to start with this 3 clipper. So I'm thinking, like, should I have straightened these before I put them in? Should I try to straighten them as I go? I think I will do that because then I'm going to have to just clip it all back up again later. So let's do that. Let's just straighten as we go. And like I said, this is just like a cheapo straightener. And I'm just going to go in. And I have to look in this mirror. I'm sorry, I can't look at you because I need to get a hold of this. I feel like I'm not close enough. Gotta get comfy here. Okay, so I'm just going in with the old straightener, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, I have the first piece done, and they appear to be pretty straight, which is kind of cool. I'm liking it. Doesn't look as mullety as usual, so that's nice. My own hair is being disrespectful right now and not chilling out, but that's not unusual. My hair is pretty sassy. Okay, now we're gonna go in. Oh, I keep trying to pick up my straightener and picking up random wefts of hair. I think that's what you call them. Look at me. I'm so fancy. I know what a weft is. I think. Don't look it up. All right, here we go. Away with the straightener. And I'll see you in a minute. We'll see how. Carrying on. Persevering. Moving on. Okay. This piece is looking a little scraggly and gross because, like I said, these were like $23 or whatever. No, they were 20 bucks. And I've had them for a little while now. I've worn them a few times, washed and dyed them. I think if you had like really high quality, hot, ooh, hot, in the hot tub. If you had like nice high quality extensions, I'm sure that this would go much better, but we don't all have that. Okay, so I am going in. Oh, was that my own hair that I, okay. Things are getting a little bit hairy. No, things are getting a little bit confusing between what's the extension and what is my own hair right now. So just gonna do it all again. I sure as heck would not typically take this long doing my hair, especially not to make it all straight, which is how my hair always looks. But you know, anything for my subscribers. Okay. All right, we're gonna take down the next layer. Maybe a little piece of it anyways, just a little bit there, so I have something to clip the next weft onto. And I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. My camera stopped, so I don't know how much of my babbling you missed. I also changed out my background, which looks like a sheet. It's not, it's like a backdrop thing, but it's like wrinkly because I don't usually use that one, but the black was just really hard to see anything that I'm doing, so I changed it out so you could see a little easier. Again, I don't know how much you missed, but it's probably just clipping in hair extensions and straightening them, though I did go on a big rant about the copyright thing on YouTube and how I got in trouble for using a Disney song. So if that part got cut out, that is the long story short. And I did take it down. Like I said, I have really straight hair, so for me, having straight extensions is just like not as fun as it would be to have curly extensions because hair's always straight. But I can see, we'll see. I might look like a glorious mermaid and just, well, this will change my life. We'll see what happens. Oops. Did I do that? All right, so we are nearing the end. I have to say, I feel like it is looking pretty good. Now, I don't have the top layer of hair down yet, which is going to look like, hey, I got 2 layers of hair, but we're going to just see. We're going to just see. So I'm going to take this down, kind of figure out. If anything, it would be really cute to do like a half ponytail with this, with the really long hair on the bottom, and they wouldn't notice such a big difference. Oh yeah, it's like, hey, here is my regular hair. I have a wig on top of this long hair. But we're gonna try to ease this transition in the front with these last two little single clippies. I wonder if my fake time iron would straighten better. I have not tried it for straightening yet because I had a hard enough darn time figuring out how to curl with it. If you haven't seen that video yet, it's actually my most viewed video, which I think is pretty cool. Check it out because it's definitely worth the 23 bucks to buy that thing. If you have heard of a time iron and have been wanting one and don't want to spend $200 on it, I've got a video for a great dupe that I got on eBay, so check that out. I'll link it somewhere, probably up here. It'll be linked in one of these, and I'll put it at the end too. All right, so we're gonna just try to straighten out my own hair that's on top here a little bit and just make it look a little less like it's just like a mop. I gotta say, I'm kind of digging this. I think I could maybe get away with it. Might just look like I've got like a layered cut. We'll see. I think I'm gonna go change my shirt when I finish this to a different color so you actually can kind of see what it looks like a little bit better, because it's really hard to see, and that's gotta be so frustrating. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna change my shirt. All right, I'm gonna finish this up, change my shirt, and be back to close this sucker out. Okay guys, so I'm back. I have changed into a pink shirt. It is springtime today, and it doesn't feel like it though. It's windy and cold out. And I gotta say, every time I put these things on, I just wanna like film a music video. I don't know. These things just make me feel so darn sassy. I can't even imagine. I'm gonna have to get some real ones that didn't cost $20 because I just feel like $1,000,000 with all this hair, and I would love to feel like that more often. I feel like I'm getting better at installing them. I have a couple of clips here that I can kind of feel, and usually the curls kind of like give you a little more safety on that. But my husband's really tall and has a good aerial view, so he typically keeps an eye out for those when we're out together if I've got them in. So, okay, here's the look. You can see how they look long, and you can see, you know, my hair. And I feel like it's mixing in pretty well. Let's do a turn here. And I'm excited to kind of see this when I watch it because I haven't looked at the back yet. I mean, I feel like if I took a little more time to straighten everything, like stick straight, I think it would be a little better. Hey, how are you? We will see, but I'm loving this. I'm going to keep this look and film a couple more videos tonight because I am feeling sassy. Okay, so this is the look, and I gotta say, I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it. Although, like I said, I can't see it from the back. I don't know that I'd be fooling anybody, but who knows? Most people, I've never had anybody say, are those extensions when I'm wearing them curly? I always tell everyone just because I don't want to get found out. And I kind of think of them more like an accessory than me trying to trick anybody. So, so we'll see. And even so, I don't think anybody I know would be like, oh my gosh, you're wearing extensions. Nobody I know is rude like that. So they probably just feel like, oh, bless her heart. But whatever. I think I look good. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. I had a lot of fun with this. And thank you, McKenna, for asking me to do this video because I really enjoyed it and I learned something new about these things and that I look fabulous with long fake hair. So woohoo! I will link these guys down below, and when you are checking that out, please don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and ring the bell so that you'll be notified of my future uploads. Keep coming back. Take care of you.